Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Cyrax and I'd like to welcome you to our first tutorial of the advanced part of the show. In this episode, you will learn about one small yet important thing in defense of the ancients: animations. The winners in battle are sometimes decided by a hundredth of a second, where squeezing in an extra attack or spell separates victory from defeat. This guide is meant for more experienced players who would like to learn how to optimize the time they spend on their spells and attacks through in-depth knowledge of their heroes' animations. Knowing how to deal the most damage in the least amount of time is often the key to success when you are faced with strong opponents. Attacks. Attack animation. the actions that any unit must go through in order to release physical attacks, consisting of a damage point and a damage backswing. Damage point. The animation from when the unit begins to attack and goes through the command. For ranged heroes, this is when the projectile is released, whereas for melee heroes, the damage is dealt at the damage point. Damage backswing. The animation that finalizes the attack animation. Its importance is nothing more than cosmetic. This is the portion of the attack that can and should be cancelled by inputting another command immediately after the damage point has passed. Spells. Casting animation. Heroes with spells must go through an animation that consists of two parts, the casting point and the casting backswing. Casting point. This is the time between where an order for a spell has been given to when the spell is actually cast. By cancelling here, like with stop command, the unit will not cast the spell and the spell will not begin cooling down. Casting backswing. This is the animation which is purely cosmetic after a spell has been cast. This portion of the casting can and should be cancelled to prevent your hero from simply standing there moving his or her wand. Channeling spells. Spells like Pudge's Dismember and Enigma's Black Hole require you to stay in place for the duration of the cast. The spell will immediately use up mana and go into cooldown, so cancelling it, either by yourself or from being interrupted by an enemy, before the spell has finished casting, will result in nothing happening, but will still consume mana and cooldown will be activated. Delayed casting time. Certain spells, such as Furion's Teleportation, have a longer cast point than their other spells. If they are cancelled before they finish casting, the spell will simply reset and the cost is not used as with any other spell. Special properties. There are a few abilities in the game that are based on the ability Fan of Knives from Dota 1, which was also implemented into Dota 2. These spells are known for having a zero cast point. This means that their effect happens the moment you use them, and if you issue another command immediately to cancel the casting backswing, you can use these abilities without even stopping for a moment. These abilities include Queen of Pain's Scream of Pain, Tinker's Heat-Seeking Missile, Earthshaker's Echo Slam, and Necrolight's Death Pulse. Items. Items with active abilities like Mechanism and Arcane Boots are incredibly easy to use because they have no animations at all. They have a 0 cast point and backswing, so their effects occur instantly and there is never a need to cancel them. This means that you can maintain completely fluid motion by shift queuing these items. For example, you could click a Gwinsu on someone and shift queue an attack order on them, so that your hero will start to attack them the moment that Gwinsu goes off. The only downside to this is that there is no opportunity to cancel your item use. The moment you click a town portal scroll on the map, it casts and you have no opportunity to take it back. So just remember to be careful when using your activated items. They are powerful when used correctly, but they do not easily forgive mistakes and misclicks. Alright ladies and gentlemen, this was a rather simple tutorial and we hope that you understood everything presented here. If not, feel free to ask your questions in the comment section. We will reply to them over a private message. With this, we will conclude our first advanced guide and move on to the blocking in combat. See you soon.